Special Court NDNPS acquits former ADC Chandel chairman Lukhosai Joe in the controversial over 27 crore rupees drug case. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee claims involvement of high-profile political personalities of BJP-led state government in the acquittal of Lukhosai Joe. MPCC spokesperson MLA Mega Chandra says cancellation of cabinet meetings scheduled in Kangujam district due to threats by United Naga Council is shameful. And 3 deaths in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 332. India's COVID-19 tally nearing 1 crore with over 26,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate above 95%. And India signs $400 million project worth with World Bank to protect India's poor and vulnerable from COVID-19 impact. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Kangujam Shellyra. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Special Court NDNPS Lumphel today acquitted former ADC Chandel chairman Lukhosai Joe in the infamous 27 crore drug case and ordered to release him immediately. The court pronounced the verdict via video conferencing in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic. A team of narcotic and affairs of border police and Imphal West police arrested Lukhosai Joe in possession of heroin number 4 powder worth 27 crore rupees and 28 kilograms of amphetamine tablets alongside a large amount of cash and arms on June 20, 2018. Prior to that, Joe had joined the ruling BJP and was elected as the chairman of the Autonomous District Council of Chandel District. He was booked under 22 Clause B, 22 Clause C, 21 Clause C, 25, 29, 60 Clause 3 of the NDNPS Act 1985 and Section 27 Arms Act, and a case has been going on since then. On the other hand, the Special Court Judge W. Tonnell declared Lukhosai Joe's driver, who is involved in the case, and one man who gave 164 statements as guilty. The two persons are 19 years old, Tung Kwang Muang Joe, son of Jingzang Muang from Gamnong Bank in Technopole District, and 30 years old Thang Ming Lung Joe, son of Singshuan Luan Joe from Lung Muang village under Singat subdivision of Churchampur District. Sentence hearing of the two accused will be held on December 21. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee has claimed that high-profile political personalities of the BJP-led state government were involved in the acquittal of Lukhosai Joe. Speaking to media at Imphal Congress Bhavan today, MPCC spokesperson MLA Mega Chandra reminded that Lukhosai Joe had even absconded after getting bailed and he later surrendered. He criticized that the court's order is contradictory to state government's wars on drug mission. The MLA also said that harassment upon the investigating woman officer in charge of the case has reached international media. He said Congress, along with other political parties and the public, will not remain silent over the verdict. He warned of launching an intense stir to send Lukhosai to life imprisonment. MLA Mega Chandra also demanded a white paper of all drugs seized by the police. He said the government should have approached the High Court to settle the case.
Mana bill si charge sheet se tha taruki manung da thagal kadabda masi charge sheet to withdraw to honki bagi bar association ki president tangthoki ba wafam leibani ad bar association ki president ama yauna police high ranking officer ama yauna charge sheet withdraw to ki haibase matam tu ki judge tuna madu press conference to ki leigre lautuna ba leibra na press na isin now singna hangbirei ba sidi adwai area do dum proof tawre is a very much influenced by the high-ranking officers as well as the high-ranking political personalities. Akhoi Congress Party na maduda phagi ba drug mayam sing to verify tawo pame sarkar asine BJP na lakpa matam dagi phagi ba drug mayam sing se white paper ama masi table tawiyu myam da khanghan biyo ngasi kari civil society chamcham jabu organization mayam sing sina lauri se masi ariyam da tahalle.
Kada also condemned exoneration of Lukhosai Joe by Special Court NDNPS. Press release from Kada appealed state government to take the case to higher court. Kada condemned repeated change of investigating officer IO of the case and termed the transfer of the women narcotic affairs to border additional superintendent of police who took major role in Lukhosai's arrest as unfortunate. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee has claimed the BJP-led state government of succumbing to the threats of United Naga Council by cancelling state cabinet meet scheduled in Kangujam district. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today, MPCC spokesperson MLA Ki Mega Chandra demanded the government to schedule a cabinet meeting in Kangujam district and to announce welfare project for district. He said Congress party supports the government's welfare project, but the government seems to be all talks and no actions. MLA Ki Mega Chandra urged the government to work for the welfare of the general public and not at the tunes of a CSO. He also asked why it was cancelled the cabinet meet even after declaring that law and order has much improved in the state.
Opposition party ke madi laibak prajasi ki yauri bani go to hill cyber mission je it is a government policy maramaduna masida pending le hori ba thabak mayam sing se athu bada matam lepiu foundation stone hungada ba mayam sing se hunbiu sanga ga da ba mayam sing se sanga biu civil society ki organization ki dictate ta chatpi ganu akhoi sidai the law and order improve tawre high grade lokthuk kre mifam kaya da high grade bani aduna marmar kanda athu matam da kamjong da cabinet mifam se amuk phambiu as it is sarkar sin chathari ba se paira ga themgera adagi package Khoiramdana Haijabigera, BJP Sarkarana, Kamjongda, Amuk Kebit in Bipamse Pambio, Haidra, Masi, Ekogi Mangi is a se, Sarkar Sigi is a se, Hangalan Bio, Sarkar Sigi is a Sopai, Congress Party Yawi, Leva.
New President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, Govindas Konthosam, has assured to initiate effective strategies right from the grassroots level to strengthen Congress Party to win the upcoming 2022 general election. It may be mentioned that All India Congress Committee AICC recently appointed Govindas Konthosam as the new MPCC president. Speaking exclusively to Impact News today, Govindas Konthosam asserted that his appointment as the new MPCC president by AICC is a tough call considering the current status of Congress party in the state. He assured to hold discussions with the party members, former leaders and the public to devise measures to strengthen the party.
Karidagino, root cause singsi, Karidagi Sotara ino habagi, Maramse, Masiakoi, Yamna Tuna Tidokna by Honazagani, Aduga, Amukana Congress, Kalkanda, Navako Honagi Habagi, Wakalon, the Wandalaja, Adu, Punamaxingasi, Akoi AICC Kilariva, leadersing, state Kilariva, senior leadersing, grassroots Talariva, Congress ki leadersing. Particularly Naharol Singh, Asiga, Tanazara Haraga, Amato Eva, Tong the Koisatmina Haraga party, Sikankaranava, Honaga Habagi Wakalon de Laje, Adubo, Karimaram, you know, have a city dog was in a quite Ihalan by Taudangam, Oyan, I did mine Tamzagi, Aina, Igi, Congresski, Liberia leader, Punamakta, and a Tazawa Tamjari Madudi, Prajagi, Wakalon, Prajagi, Hul, I say, Kangna, Satpanga Magadi, I quit Amukana, Sason, the Halakana Habiga Setpa, Tazawa in a Tamzai.
Thangmaiban MLA Kangujam Joy Kisan today laid the foundation stone for the construction of the 8 lakh litre overhead tank reservoir and 2 lakh litre emergency service reservoir under Manipur water supply project at Lalambung Mahong of Thangmaiban constituency. Speaking on the occasion, the MLA appealed to officials of Public Health Engineering Department and concerned contractor to complete the project, which is much awaited by the locals within the deadline. The project is targeted to be completed by June 2022. Meanwhile, PHED Maintenance, one executive engineer expressed hope that the project might complete by December next year. Tagdo leaders, advisors and locals attended the event.
Ano sarkar sina yam mai pakna masi project se pore haurani yam nungai whatever cooperation na koi pibam tok badum pini akoi na ngai re ibe sahi se yam ba sai mapan muksura jata hulam re tawre is adana difference to khangpi raga akoi PhD official na su ki stone in France ma state da yam thuna tawna bai na ai thamjage ising sidi khwai dagi maroi ba miwe sang da ya da po chi ising ni akoi isai sa ki hakchang da ising yaudra di dehydrate or shi ni khwai dagi important or report che masi phangna bhonra pada ai isama ke chaite su full support pijagani lamdam asida na ya tariba halamani channel maru in club lameva club aduga lalamung development committee mayam sina su support of you.
Speaking on the sidelines, MLA Kangujam lamented over the cancellation of the winter session of Manipur Legislative Assembly. He appealed to carve out a way like the launch of an exclusive government website for MLAs to communicate with relevant departments for various undertakings. MLA Joy Kisant also criticized that budget session for this year was held in a hasty manner. He urged the government not to sideline everything on the pretext of COVID-19 pandemic. MLA Joy Kisant also appealed to form various assembly committees to tackle the issues facing the state and to turn the resolution taken by the committees into actions. He also criticized Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan's recent remarks, which called for people to raise voice for the repair of the Imphal-Chiribam National Highway 37. He asked R.K. Ranjan to take on his role as an MP and not to mislead the public.
Handak se winter session ko roena abire masi yam lai bak thiba thodok ni khoina su department sing de ibe che sing su department sing na assembly question raga di marik chumba pire na taga din pirakti chini khoi gi lai bak thiba se honorable speaker the honorable CM da appeal to janin ba se assembly session se ko roi da bo raga di Manipur government gi website ma hang dok bio MLA Humbu Singh including honorable chief minister speaker all ministers sigi court amom loi piraga website ri da loi mak enter to wi halaga khoina hangni ba sing ju hangaga praja mayam sing da khoina paikhatliba ge khoi leibe vision ji sini haiba singje taholagadi assembly session phangdraga su phobama lakani khale national highway sai kuntha loisama ngamoi na mu lawre BJP MP bana praja sina kanna lawro to ding ngamoi what is this akoi the confusion yam thole akoi ge leader of the house chief minister na sai amada irang thong loisani mase kusin ani ana kanna lawra mana mu sai kuntha manu lo ragadi praja sing mu pen ki oisale aduna honorable MP di hajaroi Sri Yamung Ranjan na karino praja na tawning je praja na lawre lo loy do praja gi daita do kainom da takpiro koi praja mayam kari law haibno lap lep krai da law selo nom ta law jara ge.
Rajya Sabha MP and titular King Lysemba Sanazawa expressed happiness that people of the hills favor the BJP government. He was speaking at the one-day political conference at Gangkam Tlangthold in Timor today to mark the 6 years completion of BJP-led NDA government. Lysemba Sanazawa said people of the hills favor BJP in acknowledgement of various development activities taken by the BJP-led government during its 6 years ruled in the center and 4 years in the state. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh S. Tikendra, party leaders, representatives of CSOs of More and villages attended the event organized by SD Morcha Manipur Pradesh. Cultural performances highlight the event.
भारत का सु सही तल की ममांगा ओइरंबा भारत का हौजिक ओरिबा भारत का मणिपुर दसु श्री एन बिरेन लुसिंबा गमेसिना लापा सही अहुम मखाई मरीसदा ओइरेबा फिबम सिगा अदुगी ममांगा लेरंबा मणिपुर दुगा मसे मयामन नैनबियु फेक्टा असुंबदा अदुगा अतवतोबा ओइबदुदा अखोय वारी सानाबा हाइनबा मसिना हौजिकी मिरोलसिना हेना पाम्बे हेली
भारत के प्रजा से तमक स्कीम चाम यांखई की मटक इम्प्लीमेंट तौर इम्प्लीमेंट तौर स्कीम चाम यांखई दो मधुना भारत की प्रजा कोटि कयामुक्त कानब पीखरे मी मखल कयामुक्त अंगांग की तमक नुपी की तमक अहन की तमक पेंसिल फंगब की तमक लुखराबी की तमक पोंगलक्त्रिब अंगांग फाउब की तमक.
United Front Manipur has appealed to both ruling and opposition parties to stop criticizing one another. Speaking to media at Manipur Pradesh Club today, UFM Chairman Sapam Sabungo said both ruling and opposition parties are required for a good governance. He stressed on the need for coordination and cooperation between the ruling and opposition parties for progress.
Sarkarna asoiba defect ama tawada opposition rectify tawada sumdhongnaba honarapada ruling party na most welcome tawam toya ademu ruling party no opposition hairabani khodi tawningba tawni hai taragadi mado people the defect laini people gi welfare wakte approach taw yaroi ademu opposition leiba kamuna ruling na tawai thabak jache yelani yeleraba ademu no opposition lawani khodi lawroi hai taragadi praja da amang ngakteneba khoi last mangise ruling amadi opposition mangde people mange sarkar aibasi ruling amadi opposition na saba poni aduna ruling na ngangba afaba oitadi koi opposition na koi taba tai fataba oitadi madu sarkari rectify to batai dena.
Works Minister Thongam Biswajit chaired an overall review meeting of the ongoing highway projects taken by National Highway Infrastructure Development Company Limited today. Speaking at the meeting held at the conference hall of the Minister's new Secretariat Office, Minister Biswajit gave strict instruction to NHIDCL officials to maintain quality in road construction. Expressing satisfaction over the completed works for OP Package 2 along National Highway Number 2, Minister Biswajit urged NHIDCL to finish the ongoing works under Package 1 and 3 before the monsoon. He also pointed out the need to expedite work on Makru and Barak bridges and complete them by February next year. He also directed them to communicate and cooperate with the concerned authorities of Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited (MSPDCL) to ensure public safety during shifting to poles and electric wires. NHIDCL officials presented status report of ongoing project at the meet. Minister Biswajit also deliberated over the prevailing land acquisition issues with Thawal DC. Additional Chief Secretary Works P. Baifei, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest Thawal DC, PWD officials, NHIDCL representatives, General Manager RO Imphal Retired Colonel R.K. Swant and Senior Project Manager GR Infra Limited Imphal Swar Singh Arya attended the meet. Five clubs of the Uchiwa have appealed to the government to maintain the quality of black topping on Mayailambi at Uchiwa area. Representatives of the five clubs, namely INPEC Club, ANLL GPC, SACO and USWC have been monitoring the road repair which started yesterday. Speaking to media, General Secretary of the INPEC Club TH Ibomza expressed happiness over repairing of the road after a long time and appeal for quality work as the road got damaged within 1 year of black topping on the earlier occasion. It may be mentioned that Mayailambi from Tuwangoi to Sekmaizing is being revamped under the project of the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways worth more than 17 crore rupees. Repair of the road at Wangoi area started in January this year. Following reports by Impact News about the poor quality of black toppings done, the relevant minister along with Public Works Department halted the work. The project resumed in December 13, but the damaged parts are yet to be repaired.
थागदोइबो कोयला असि कोइ क्वालिटी मेंटेन तौरगा मसिदैदा थाबम थोकपा मसागी क्राइटेरिया दु पाइदना थाबिनबा हाइनसु जुआगी प्रजागी माइकेदगी आइना महूत छिनजरगा मयाम थबक सुबिदबि चिननाउसिंग अमदि मरि लेनबा डिपार्टमेंट गी मियोसिंगदा अपील तौजरी थागदोइबो कोयला असि कोइ क्वालिटी मेंटेन तौरगा मसिदैदा थाबम.
Travel Affairs and Hills Transport and GAD Minister Vungzaing Valte, who is also in charge of Surchampur and Farjol District, chaired District Coordination meeting at District Training Center held in Tuibong, Surchampur today. Speaking at the meeting, the minister proposed that the period between December 20 and January 5 be declared as festive season and suggested measures to control law and order, water, electricity and medical problems during the festive season. He asked the district administration of both the district to form different committees to deal with such problems and submit the names of committee members by December 20. The minister asked the SPs and other security officials from BSF and Assam Rifles to make sure that people reach home before 4 p.m. and control the traffic flow within the town. He also asked the civil police to enforce the curfew order properly. MLA Jingswang Haojau, Chairman Manirada, Manungching, DC Farzol Amrita Singha, SP Churchampur David Baklian, SP Farzol Thangboy Gangte, ADC Churchampur, Thangmian Joy Gangte, ADC Farzol commandants from Assam Rifles and BSF, OCs from different police stations, CSO leaders and district level officials from both the district attended the meeting. Manipur reported 81 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 27,454, out of which 1,872 are active cases. In the last 24 hours, 3 coronavirus infected patients, a 70-year-old man, a 62-year-old woman, both from the Imphal West, and a 67-year-old man from Chandal passed away. The 2 patients from the Imphal West district died at Caesar Hospital and the patient from Chandal died at RIMS Hospital. With this, death toll has reached 332. On the positive note, 142 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 25,250. State's recovery rate reaches 91.97%. Newly infected persons are 69 from the general population and 12 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons from the general population are 21 from Imphal West, 20 from Imphal East, 12 from Thoubal, 9 from Bishnupur, 3 from Churchampur and 1 each from Kakching, Senapati, Kampokpi and Farzol districts. All are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact.
Banthubi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SURFACE Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with the subsidy amount up to rupees 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Banthubi Housing Finance Company Limited or reporter Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 tally has crossed 99.32 lakhs with 24,010 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. On the positive note, India's active COVID-19 cases have dropped to 3,22,366 in the last 24 hours, rising recovered cases to 94,89,740. Country's recovery rate rises to 95.31%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,44,451. Maharashtra is still on the top with above 68,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by Kerala with above 58,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 67 crore 46 lakhs 62,000 people. Above 1 crore 6 lakhs 58,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 5 crore 24 lakhs 90,000. USA is on the top with more than 69 lakhs active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil, while China, from where the pandemic started, is at the 80th position with just 301 active cases of COVID-19. Government of India and World Bank have signed $400 million project to protect India's poor and vulnerable from the impact of COVID-19. Finance Ministry said this is the second operation in the programmatic series of 2. The first operation of $750 million was approved in May this year. The program will strengthen the capability of state and central governments to provide coordinated and adequate social protection to the poor and vulnerable from the shock triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic. The agreement was signed by the Additional Secretary, Department of Economic Affairs, C.S. Mahapatra, and Sumila Guliani, Acting Country Director, India, on behalf of the World Bank. Manipur College, Kangujam organized a poster campaign rally on COVID-19 under the banner "Stay protected from Corona, no carelessness until there is a cure, wear masks properly, frequently wash your hands with soap, maintain social distance minimum 6 feet" in Kangujam today. The rally started from Kangujam supermarket and went through Kangujam market and concluded at Kangujam mini market. Teaching and non-teaching staff of the college took part in the rally. Sanitizers were also distributed to traffic personnel in Kangujam market and to media person. Taking part in the rally, Principal of Manipur College Kangujam, P. Raghu, appealed to follow COVID-19 related SOPs to prevent the disease. Manipur State Commission for Women and 50-bedded Integrated Ayush Hospital Lamphel organized an awareness program on COVID-19 at Ngairong village in Churchampur today. 30 homeopathic medicines, arsenicum, albumed and Ayush Immune Plus were distributed to villagers. MSCW Chairperson Dr. M. Binota and Medical Superintendent of the hospital, Dr. N.G. Mina, gave resourceful insights at the program. Punjab National Bank Imphal branch has allegedly issued notice to pay debts to people who have never taken loans from the bank. 4 such victims held a press meet at Manipur Press Club today. Speaking to media, an alleged victim, Sagwaizamt Inawa of Kangujam Waidi Thongam Laikai, said neither they have account at the bank nor they have taken any loans. He added that they have not submitted any document including photographs to the bank. He said 3 bank officials served them notice on December 10 to pay off loans after declaring them debtors in Lok Adalat. Sagwaizamt Inauba said they approached to the bank manager on December 12, but they were not given any clarification nor any response till date. He appealed to the authorities concerned to take necessary legal actions.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯖꯗꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯨꯅꯣꯝꯗꯨꯅ ꯇꯥꯜꯂꯒ ꯍꯤꯡꯖꯕ ꯃꯤꯆꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯄꯟꯖꯥꯕ ꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯕꯦꯡꯛ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯥꯟꯆ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯕꯦꯡꯛꯁꯤꯃꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯂꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯝꯅ ꯍꯤꯡꯖꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯖꯠ ꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯅꯕ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯕ ꯑꯦꯃꯥꯎꯟ ꯁꯦꯟꯐꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯂꯣꯟꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨ ꯇꯥꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯆꯦꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯄꯨ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯥꯏꯟꯅ ꯅꯤꯌꯝ ꯆꯨꯝꯅ ꯊꯤꯒꯠꯄꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯍꯛꯄ ꯆꯩꯔꯥꯛ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯂꯧꯖꯗꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯈꯣꯡ ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯌꯧꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯃꯁꯥ ꯇꯥꯛꯇꯅ ꯍꯨꯔꯥꯟ ꯂꯣꯟꯅꯥꯗ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯂꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇꯅꯕ ꯋꯥꯔꯛ
3 suspected active cadres of National Revolution Front Manipur, including 2 women, have been arrested along with weapons from their respective residences. A team of the Imphal West Police, including women police led by Additional SP Operation Eld Amarjit and Commando OC P. Achauba under the supervision of the Imphal West SP, arrested them yesterday afternoon. The arrested persons are 37 years old, Furailak Pont Ongbi Mamta, wife of P.H. Kingson from Sagolban Bijoy Govinda Thangapat, 47 years old Ngasek Pont Mocha, son of late N.G. Ningthemzao, and 46 years old Ngasek Pam Ongbi Sushila, both are from Urembam Awang Klaikai. 2 32-point pistol with live 32 bullets, 3 Chinese hand grenades and other incriminating items were seized from them. They have been handed over to Imphal Police Station for further actions. Joint Director Planning of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department, Chabungbom Nandakishore, has appealed to livestock farmers to get insurance under Risk Management and Insurance Scheme of Veterinary Department to compensate unexpected losses. Speaking to media at the department office in Sandintong today, CH Nandakishore said the department has earmarked 67 lakh rupees for the scheme. On 50% centre's share and 30% state's share. The Joint Director said last year insurance amount was retrieved by the centre since no farmers replied for the scheme. He appealed to the farmers in the state to approach two insurance companies, Origin India and New India, to avail the benefits of the scheme.
Scheme asi adi salloiba mi singna salloiba isili law singna mahaki contribution asi only sa da kun kha puthopi ka dabani India government na sa da yankhai aduga state sarkar na sa da kunthra puthoga leijare state government amadi India government gi fund adudi akoi kaithoga 67 lakhs 85600 asi kaithokna akoi account da masi thamjare masina cover togodoba animal singdi sangom thopi sanbi sing adagi hameng amadi okti cover tore handak se hi oina yen makti akoi su cover tongna na baina bhar sarkar ga akoi itho isin tongnari kisan credit card ki card pai raba isilinau singdi sunsoi mak soidana masigi risk management and insurance haiba scheme ase yawinaba koi department gi makai dagi han appeal togjari.
Superintendent of State Veterinary Hospital, Dr. T.H. Priyokumar, appealed to bring sick animals for treatment. He said the hospital treats no less than 150 animals a day. Stating that many pet dogs get sick during winter season, Dr. T.H. Priyokumar appealed to get ailing animals treated on time.
Not less than anaba masing average the sunny gumba treatment away no mother hida kapto kapsingi a high jingida in a sunny harizida not only we got tangi dong tangi nate sasan mayam punamuxi pullaga state veterinary hospital zida a queen lying is it no mother ngasagi anuba case humdrama fu or dumane aduga pulla punzalaga sunny mayada de adum yengi haitare. Surgery facilities there are major surgery ayamba adum tawe koi stage to ko gari na takpagi wo any surgery case the adum major surgery ayamba tawe haitare.
One-day mobile hearing cum farmers audit was held at Bishnupur Municipal Council Multipurpose Hall today. Speaking at the event organized by Manipur Human Rights Commission, MHRC, along with all Manipur Progressive Farmers Association, MHRC Chairperson K.H. Mani urged the public to consult MHRC about their needs instead of calling burnt blockades and stirring up riots. Members of various farmers' clubs and associations from across the state took part in the event. They raised their grievances and gave a suggestion to enhance crop production. Two-day national workshop on internet security and hands-on training on online classes kicked off at Kangujam Kuno College at Umatel in Kangujam district today. Internet Quality Assurance Cell of the college organized the workshop. Principal of Kangujam Kuno College, S.H. Manitombi, head of Geology Department of the college, and Mohendra, head of the English Department, and Sarat Kumar, an academic in charge, Ningthau Nauria, and many people took part in the workshop. Managing Director of Chumthang Sanapung cum Social Worker Sagol Sem KB today distributed Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana PMJAY cards to 108 beneficiaries of Kampopi Gram Panchayat in Nauria constituency. The event held at Chumthang Sanapung Sports Complex in Langtabaut Lab, Makalaikai. Speaking on the occasion, Sagol Sem KB appealed to the public to get the benefits of the central scheme.
Thaba tawba matamda thamoi sengna dagi nakhai sengna tawjaning ba haitare aduna maram oiragani ngasi ehangna kudungpupi gi dang tawrakanda kudungpupi dang oina ngasi nakhai sengna card asuk sagi bani card asuk ni ko thokleise card asuk si yen thoksi haidana ehangna mayamda phajana haidi ngasi yamba daba meeting macha am khak tominaraga program si sinjabani PM gi card yaurpa jaga jaga gi ayam basi hana khangkap jara akanda timing ama yengjaraga ehangna mafam dugi semsa ngasi kudungpupi gi tawni basmaina matam ama yengjara ehak su soidana nauria gi apunbagi oina tawjarakani.
In charge of Department of Coordination of the Trust, BJP Manipur Pradesh, L. Thanil distributed looms to weavers and widows of the Wangkhem constituency in Thobal district today. Speaking to media, El Thanil assured to continue extending health. Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren has expressed heartfelt condolences over the untimely demise of former judge of Guwahati High Court, Justice Haubam Kamini Kumar. It may be mentioned that Justice H. Kamini Kumar joined Manipur Judicial Service in 1976. He served as Chief Judicial Magistrate, Subordinate and Assistant Session Judge, District and Session Judge, Designated Judge of Tiyada, Special Judge PC Act, BDP Act, EC Act, Presiding Officer of the MACT, President of District Forum of Consumers Protection Act and Registrar of the Guwahati High Court, Imphal Branch. He took oath as Additional Chief Judge of the High Court of Guwahati High Court on February 26, 1996 and as a permanent judge on June 26, 1997. Let Justice Kamini Kumar also serve as Chairperson of State Commission for other backward classes from 2006 till 2011. A new statue of late Kangujam Gambhir was unveiled today. CPI leader Dr. M. Nara unveiled the statue. Kangujam Gambhir Memorial Trust Nambold organized the event at the late leader's residence in Nambold, Kori Lekai. Speaking at the event, Dr. M. Nara eulogized Kangujam Gambhir for his prodigious roles in striving for public welfare. Secretary of CPI Manipur State Council, L. Chotan Kumar, Manipur Lomi Loop leader as Nila Komold, Executive Member of CPI Nambold Local Council, K.H. Ibobi, Veteran Comrade of the Local Council, T.H. Bizoy were among those present on the occasion. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Assam has condoled the untimely demise of former Assistant Commissioner cum Executive Magistrate of Bokazan Subdivision at Karbi Anglong District in Assam, Manipur origin Ahong Sangbom Bemtoy Chenu. It may be mentioned that Ahong Sangbom Bemtoy served as the General Secretary of Progressive Students Alliance of Barak Valley 2006 to 2007. She also took immense roles for the welfare of the Manipuri diasporas in Kasar, Assam. The Good Samaritan Foundation, Churchampur today organized a Fulan Land Fest 2020 at Cafe Eureka, Hilltown in Churchampur in anticipation of Christmas. The event started with a keynote address by Thangkholland, convener of Fulan Land Fest, followed by presenting of Fulan Land Award 2020 to Head Constable of Traffic Control Department, Churchampur, Lankhomang Hauke, for his dedication and sincerity in the call of duty. The award was sponsored by St. Mary's High School 2012 batch. The festival is held annually. Gifts, including winter clothes and toys donated by well-wishers, are presented to children from poor families. 48 children received gift boxes on the occasion. Chingu Sinthalop Jaribond observed the first annual ritual ceremony of the Ibudau Sanat Chahi Ahum Safongkon Shrine at Jaribond Kuno Lekai, Kalapahar in Hailakandi District, Assam today. Speaking on the sidelines, member of Chingu Sinthalop Jaribond, Kaisam Kamdev stressed on the significance of observing the day.
मफम असिदा अखोय म्याम पुनमिनबा मितैगी मांगख्रबा उबमसिंग सक्तमसिंग कन्ननबगी दमकता अखोयना प्लेटफॉर्म अमा सेमजबा हाइबा तारे मसि तुंगलम चत्तसु अखोयना आसामदा लैबिबा अतै अमदि मितै खुनाय मालेमसिदा अखोयना रिक्वेस्ट अमा हाइजनिंगी मचा मनाइसिंग हौगलैबना हारोनसिंग अखोयना मरुयना तौजरिबसि मितैगी सक्तम कन्दबा यादे अमदि इपाइबुगी खुबमदा हंजन्दबा जादे हाइबा सिना मेनबु ओइरगा बेस ओइरगा अखोय ngasiगी थोरमसि पांगथोकजबे.
Dr. Ibeyama Innovation Award 2020 will be conferred upon Wybris the money of Freedom Farmers Producer Company Limited, Kaino in Bisnupur District for her innovative product, Taro Harvester. Manipur Science and Technology Council, MASTEC, will present the award at the upcoming National Mathematics Day 2020 to be held at MASTEC Complex December 22 at 2 p.m. Epoch Films Productions in Manipur will organize the first Capri International Manipur Short Fiction Film Festival 2021 on the theme Impacts of COVID-19 via online. The festival for under 5 minutes short films under the initiative of Film Forum Manipur will be telecast on Epoch Media YouTube channel. Interested people may register within January 25 next year. Award ceremony will be held on February 21.
matam khardang orabasu punsi chupagi orabasu covid ka sagona dune hingbagi tangai padabadi leigadra haibisi world health organization amadi expert sigi motagi khoida fil tawjaba ipak film manipur na film forum manipur gi official oiba ayab logjai aduna covid-19 gi matung da post covid-19 anova india ma anova malema ma anova manipur ma building back tor pamatam da nong nong sengal pamatam da ekoi film gi thomi singna saruk yabe yaina haibisi akoi angam thak ta saruk yana bi honabada ahan ba thongthang amani sigi
Chinese space probe returned to Earth with samples from the moon on Wednesday, joining the ranks of the US and the former Soviet Union in pulling off the feat. China is the third country in history to accomplish such a mission. China's Chang'e 5 spacecraft landed in the Inner Mongolia region after a 23-day mission to collect lunar rocks from the near side of the moon. It's the first time the moon samples have been returned to Earth in nearly 50 years. The successful flight is a major milestone for China's space program, which has spent 16 years preparing for the space mission. The Chang'e 5 probe launched on November 24 from the island of Hainan. The spacecraft touched down on the moon in early December at a site known as the Ocean of Storms. According to the China National Space Administration, using its drills and robotic arm, the lander retrieved samples from the moon's surface and from more than 6 feet underground. The probe began its journey back to Earth on Saturday, December 12. Scientists have said that the lunar samples could reveal insights into the moon's formation and history, including volcanic activity. ASTO Turf football ground named SN Football Turf was inaugurated at Pangai, Nepal University today. The football turf was opened so that youths can play football in any season by paying a minimal fee. Representative of SN Football Turf said that the turf will aid youths in staying away from drugs by engaging them in sports. SN Football Turf will be open from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. every day. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Special Court and the NPS acquits former ADC Chandel chairman Lokosai Joe in the controversial over 27 crore rupees drug case. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee claims involvement of high-profile political personalities of BJP-led state government in the acquittal of Lokosai Joe. MPCC spokesperson MLAK Megha Chandra says cancellation of cabinet meeting scheduled in Kamjong district due to threats by United Naga Council is shameful. Manipur reports 81 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 332. India's COVID-19 tally nearing 1 crore with over 26,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate above 95%. And India signs $400 million project with World Bank to protect India's poor and vulnerable from COVID-19 impact. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.